I saw her leave the motel laughing. That sound, the one I used to think was the purest thing in the world, cut through me like broken glass. It was light, unbothered, the kind of laugh someone lets out when they've already decided nothing can touch them. She was wearing the same coat I'd bought her last winter, her hair tied up the way she knew I liked it. And right beside her, holding her hand, was a man I'd never seen before. The world seemed to tilt. I ducked behind the car door, every muscle in my body tightening, my pulse pounding so hard I could taste blood. They didn't see me. They were too wrapped in each other. She leaned into him as they walked toward her car. He said something that made her throw her head back and laugh again. Then she kissed him, quick but certain, before sliding into the driver's seat. I stayed there long after she drove away, my breath fogging up the windshield, trying to convince myself it wasn't what it looked like. Maybe she was meeting a friend. Maybe it was work-related. Maybe I'd gone insane. But the way she touched him, that wasn't a maybe. That was love, or lust, or whatever comes when someone stops needing you. When I finally drove home, I didn't remember the turns or the traffic lights. Just her laugh, looping in my head. By the time she got back, it was past 10. I was sitting at the kitchen table, the lights dim, her plate untouched. She froze in the doorway, keys still in hand. "You're up," she said, her voice too calm. "Where were you?" She blinked, feigning confusion. "I told you. Dinner with a client." I studied her. Her lipstick was smudged, her blouse buttoned wrong. "Did your client kiss you goodnight too?" The air thickened. She laughed softly, nervously this time. "What's that supposed to mean?" "Don't lie to me, Claire." Her face stiffened. "Mark, you're tired. You've been stressed from work. You're making things up." "I saw you," I said quietly. Her shoulders tensed. "Saw me where?" "At the motel on 9th Street. The words hung between us like smoke. Her eyes darted away. That was all the confirmation I needed. "Mark," she started, but I raised a hand. "Don't," I said. "Just, don't." For a long time, neither of us spoke. The only sound was the ticking clock, the same one that had marked every dinner, every birthday, every night we'd spent pretending we were fine. "Finally," she said, "it wasn't supposed to be like this." I almost laughed. What was it supposed to be like, Claire? Romantic? Special? Her voice cracked. "I didn't mean to hurt you." "But you did," I said. Over and over. Tears welled in her eyes, but I didn't move to comfort her. Not this time. I wanted to feel the anger, to let it fill the hollow places her betrayal had carved out. She sank into the chair across from me. "It wasn't just about him," she said softly. "I felt empty. You stopped looking at me. You stopped talking to me like I mattered. And sleeping with someone else fixed that." "No," she whispered. "It made me hate myself even more." "Then why keep doing it?" She pressed her hands to her face. "Because I didn't know how to stop. Because when I was with him, I didn't have to think about what we'd become." Her words hit me harder than the cheating itself. She wasn't lying to hurt me. She was telling the truth. The raw, pathetic truth of someone who had already let go long before I noticed. I stood up, suddenly feeling sick. "I gave you everything," I said. "I trusted you." "I know," she whispered. "And I'll regret it for the rest of my life." But I didn't believe her. Not really. Regret only comes when you lose something you still want. I walked out, needing air. The night was cold, the kind of cold that bites at your fingers and makes every breath sting. Across the street, a couple was laughing as they hurried to their car. For a split second, I saw us in them, before the lies, before the silence. It felt like watching ghosts. When I came back in, she was gone. The house was silent except for the low hum of the refrigerator. On the counter sat her wedding ring and a note. I didn't read it. I couldn't. I folded it once, tucked it in a drawer, and left it there like a wound I wasn't ready to look at. For weeks, I avoided everything that reminded me of her. The coffee mug she used, the music she played in the mornings, the smell of her shampoo on the pillow. But some nights, I'd still see that scene replaying in my mind. Her stepping out of the motel, laughing like nothing was wrong. Then one afternoon, her sister called. Her voice was trembling. "Mark," she said, "Claire's gone." My stomach turned. "What do you mean?" "There was an accident. A crash on the interstate. They said she lost control." I couldn't breathe. The phone felt like ice in my hand. Later, when I saw the police report, I noticed something small but impossible to ignore. The crash happened less than a mile from that same motel. She left it laughing, but she didn't make it far. Sometimes I wonder if she saw him that night. If she told him it was over, or if she drove away still lying to both of us. I'll never know. All I know is that she died with the same secret she'd tried to bury, and I'm the one left holding it. And the worst part, the part that keeps me awake most nights, isn't that she betrayed me. It's that I still miss her laugh.